If you're watching this, I'm dead.
Those chilling words are what the player is greeted with in the opening prologue. With pain in his eyes, Bruce Wayne sends a code black to the Bat family. Dick Grayson, Barbara Gordon, Tim Drake, and Jason Todd rush to Batman's aid, only to find loss in the burning embers of Wayne Manor. Batman is dead. Stricken with grief and broken hearts, the Bat family mourns over their lost mentor, their friend, the protector of Gotham, the Dark Knight. As night falls, the Bat family is left with the most important question: why? To uncover this burning question, the Bat family proceeds to investigate Batman's last case before his tragic end. And there, the story begins, and the Bat family starts to unravel this mystery. But as they continue down this path, they uncover a much darker and sinister truth: the Court of Owls. From the start of the opening credits, I was intrigued. I wanted to know why. Why is Batman dead? How does the Court of Owls connect to his death? And after beating the story, I will say that the story was solid. It wasn't a masterclass of storytelling by any means, but it kept me compelled and intrigued to continue. There were excellent moments in the game that were amazing. From the moment I uncovered the existence of the Court of Owls, there was a sense of unease I felt roaming Gotham City. I felt like I was being watched around every dark corner. Even though I enjoyed the story for what it was, there wasn't any, quote, oh my god moments. I kinda knew who the voice of the court was, and after the reveal, I felt unsatisfied. Furthermore, the story lacked any mystery after the reveal, and the final boss fight was completely obvious and not surprising. Overall, I did enjoy the story, but I was expecting more from the gripping and amazing lore of Batman. There are side missions in this game, but unfortunately, there's only 3. Harley Quinn, Mr. Freeze, and Clayface. They all felt like filler and left much to be desired. It was such a waste of opportunity. They could have done more with the characters. It didn't impact the story at all, and it just was something for the player to do to gain XP and resources. Out of the 3, Clayface was, in my opinion, the best. The clay physics were so well done and excellent, and each Clayface mission felt unique. From finding these clay-like goons attacking civilians to a bike chase scene in the sewers, all of it was fun and engaging. There are cutscenes in this game that are character-specific that show more of an emotional side to the Knights. It shows how each of the Knights are impacted by the loss of Batman. You can tell that this is a family trying to heal from such a tragedy. I really love these cutscenes because they showed a vulnerability and a human side that you don't see very often. And Alfred becomes their guide and anchor to stay strong in this time of grief. In conclusion, if you are looking for an amazing story, this isn't it. It's solid with some amazing set pieces, but it lacks in pacing and some gameplay choices. Let's discuss gameplay. Your main base of operations is the Belfry, which is a clock tower in Gotham City. There you can craft armor, weapons, and customize your Batcycle and character. In addition, that is where you can choose who you want to play as. Nightwing is acrobatic and agile, with excellent focus on supporting the Knights. He is the leader, after all. I love how he flips and jumps when fighting goons. His reversal is kind of weird. People compare it to the Fortnite glider, and I can't disagree. It's okay. It just feels like it's missing some elements to make it a good traversal. It feels slow, and it's so difficult to maneuver. Batgirl is a solid character with awesome fighting animations and her focus on hacking and gadgetry, making her an excellent pick for any playstyle. Her traversal is the best in my opinion. It is simply the glide. It's not as smooth as the Batman Arkham series, but it's serviceable. If you're looking for a stealthy approach, Robin is your guy. He is so much fun playing as. The way he utilizes his staff is impactful and cool to look at. He brings such style and rhythm when fighting. His reversal, however, is absolutely horrible. It just is. It is a poor teleport loading screen. It's slow, boring to do in every way, and really impacts the flow and movement. Red Hood is the tank of the team. If you're looking for that, quote, vigilante playstyle, he's your guy. His punches are powerful, but lacks in variety and looks repetitive to watch. His guns, however, are the meat and potatoes of his gameplay. There's so much impact and finesse when shooting thugs. I absolutely love when he doesn't even look at the thug when shooting. Simply excellent. His reversal, though, is a bit off-putting to me. It feels like it doesn't match the character of his playstyle. However, when I used Red Hood, I had an absolute blast. The gameplay loop is essentially you go to the Belfry, choose a character, and go on patrol. There you roam Gotham City, interrogate criminals to gather quote-unquote clues to uncover these many side activities called premeditated crimes, where you tackle numerous objectives like bank robberies, hostage rescues, etc. On completion, you are awarded XP and resources. There's also bonus objectives. If you complete them, you are awarded additional XP and resources. Although this gameplay loop is fun at first, it slowly becomes repetitive and a grind. I don't mind grinding in games, but there needs to be an incentive to put hours and hours of grinding. The combat is serviceable. It looks flashy at times, with amazing animations to look at. As you punch, kick, and dodge your way through criminal, you gain meter called momentum abilities. This is where, in my opinion, the combat can be fun at times. Batgirl's beatdown ability is so much fun, Robin's staff twirl never gets old, and Red Hood's ability where he unloads his gun on his enemies is fantastic. The stealth, sadly, is very basic and lacks any substance to make it exceptional. For some reason, there are no gadgets that the knights use to aid them in combat segments. A poorly missed opportunity to expand on the variety of ways you can approach combat and stealth. However, when it comes to stealth, the animations of taking down criminals is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. They never get old to look at. Each knight have unique takedown animations that highlight their personality. From Red Hood's brutal bone-cracking slams to Nightwing's acrobatic prowess, these animations are a highlight to the game that make the combat serviceable and solid. There are collectibles in the world that once again feel like quote-unquote filler to expand the game's runtime. From collecting numerous amounts of lost batarangs to time trials, none of these activities were engaging enough, and I really wanted to avoid them. One of the best things about this game is the customization. There are tons of customization options for each knight, from individual pieces like the cowl, arms, and legs to their colorways. I got lost in customizing my knight to my heart's content. Truly fantastic. I wish I can customize Batman. The big elephant in the room, however, is the performance issues. As said previously in my first impression video, the 30 frames per second is absolutely unacceptable. It can at times harm the gameplay experience. And I didn't mind it, however, I wish I played at 60. It's also unacceptable that console players had to pay $70 for the base game while PC players paid $60. Terrible. No wonder the community was enraged. Overall, this game received divisive criticism around the board. Some players loving it, others hating it. For all its faults and shortcomings, I still enjoyed my time with the game. It has a decent story with some exceptional set pieces, a serviceable combat with amazing and solid animations. In my opinion, this game is not worth the full retail price. If you're thinking about getting this game, wait. Wait for a heavy sale like $20 to $30. If you enjoyed this video and found it informative, a like would be appreciated. Subscribe if you like. Batman won't come and break your arm if you don't. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Bullseye Nick, and I bid you all a farewell.